So, what's been going on since last time? Well, I've got more electrics done this time now, so I'll show you what I've done. So, basically, I've put a blank there because I've run out of these USB sockets, which are nice twisty ones, so you don't lose your cap sort of thing. So I've got some more of those on order, so when it turns up I can put it in there. I've got the cable behind that ready to go. I've got my undercovered lighting cable up inside the cupboard ready for the LED strip lights I was going to put round the other side of this, so it's not shining at you, it's just shining down sort of thing. I've got these USBs in, that socket done. Nearly all those switches work now. It's these two haven't got anything wired up to them yet, which is the undercovered lights. But 1 to 6 all work now. So 6 is my, you can't see it in the camera actually, but I've put up LED lighting around the side. So basically, when I turn that on, look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? And I've put USB up there for the bed, so if you have USB lead in there and you accidentally pull on it, you just pull the plug out, not break this holder. That's live, that does work. So there's the other one down the far corner. Now we can put a switch up there so we turn the lights off in bed, which is handy. I can't believe that difference though. Look at that, that's good. That lights the place up so much better. Wow, pleased with that. What I've got was some special capping that the light sits in. That the lights in there will work now. So zone 1 is kitchen and toilet, 2, 3, and 4 will be this one here, which would be bed area. 5 is the centre lights, and 6 is my bed lights. So it's nice and bright in there now. Love that. I purposely put all the lights on different zones, so if I want just a little bit of light down the middle, I could just put the middle lights on, and vice versa. Do it in zones if I wanted to, like just put cut of lights on near the kitchen area sort of thing, or whatever. And I'll start with this side. Got the main supply here. And there's a 1 to 3 switch with an off. So basically, position 1, that would be my generator. Position 2 would be my outside wall socket, and position 3 would be my inverter. So that's that. Got standard trip switch there, isolator or RCD, whatever you want to call it. That's there. I've got a soda controller there. I'll put some trips on it just so I could protect the panels. I'll just shut them straight off, easy peasy. That's not working yet because I've got the solar panels on the roof, so that's why that's not lit up. Then got that fuse panel there, all wired up, all cables looking all nice and tidy as much as I can. I'm not quite happy with this. I might end up shrinking them so that bend there comes further up, but we'll see. And I've got the other fuse panel there, so both of these panels run the inside the box. So that one there is mainly light circuits. They've got missing fuses there because the things aren't wired up yet. So those are the 2 gauges. That's a set of a load of the lights inside. That's more lights inside, and that's other stuff I haven't finished yet. The panel's ready, but the other end of the cable's not. Then I've got these big switches here. So this first one would do both fuse panels in one go, so you just turn that and both of them would die at the same time. Then I've got another one here, which is fuse board in the front. So I've got another one of those panels in the front, which I'll control from in here, which runs off these batteries, save flattening the starter battery. And this one here I'll call jump start, meaning this will lead from these batteries to the starter battery, So if I flatten the starter one, which has happened before, I can flick this switch on, and that gives power from these batteries to the starter one and enables me to jump start myself. And I've got another one here which is solar, so I could turn the solar directly off from the batteries right there. Then what I've done also is put all the leads nice and tidy, all the positives, then they come across onto a big bolt here. So I've got all the positives on there, then I've got a big positive coming off, then that goes down, then comes up to this one here, straight onto the battery. Then from this battery links on to the other one, so the top of these batteries are nice and clear. I didn't want a load of cables all over the battery. I was trying to simplify it this time. And the same, the earths, got a big earth coming off here, going to that lot just there. As you can see, I've got them all tidied in there quite well. And also I've got a mains charger that charges the batteries up when I'm hooked on mains, or if I'm using a generator, I could turn that on and that will charge the batteries up. And I've got an isolator switch here for that, so I could cut the 12 volt supply off from that. And I've got another big switch for my inverter down here, which is quite a powerful one. Not a bad make, it works quite well. It runs my microwave quite happily, or my Hoover. That's mainly what I need it for. And I've also got a black fuse cover here, which is for the B2B charger. So when the vehicle's running, the power's come from the starter battery to this onto the main earth bar, live bar, then into the battery system. So that's how I've wired up my electrics. I'm quite pleased that it's better than it looked the first time. So that's all done. Then, as you'll see around here, I've still got these cables all coming through, which I've still got connected. These are stereo cables and two power supplies. So one would be for the stereo, and another one would be for a USB meter thing that sits here. And then I've got all these up here, the wiring as well. The white one's undercovered lighting, and the other three of other stuff. Got the USB up there and the light switch and the lights up there, that's all working lovely. This side's all done. As you see, those USBs are on. I love these ones, they got that spinny lid, so you can cover the whole up. That one's alright, that one works. That's when I blanked off for the minute until I get another set of those. I've got more on order, waiting for them to come through. Those work lovely. I've got a cable in this cupboard for undercovered lighting I'm going to put in eventually. And that's another one I haven't connected yet because I haven't got a USB for it. And same again, toilet one down here. And that's my other wall socket, which is wired in, just haven't got a wall to put it on yet. And I've got those cables up there. These ones here. So that's two gauge lights and water pump, which will come down the wall and connect into where they're going. So that's the electrics to be finished off. Oh yeah, and I've got cooker cable hanging there, ready to plug into the cooker. So only needs a 12 volt supply for the electric igniter. Then after I've had a tidy up, because I've just literally finished playing with electrics, I'm going to move the seat back this way because it does go over the diesel heater. Then I'm going to build the bed area and the cupboard walls there, get that area all done. Go chop the seat because I need to lose this part here, lose that bit and set that where it needs to be. And once I've done that, moved the seat, done the bed area, I'm then going to say sod it. I'm going to build the garage wall that goes there on the end of that bench, and I'm then going to build that partition wall for the other part of the shower, then put my door back in as well. So that's what's going to happen hopefully today. I've now made a new bed base with different wood, because the last one was this much too short, where the walls are now that little bit wider and all that. The frame wasn't any good, so I had to build a new one. I used the same wood I used on the wall, ceiling and floor, roofing timber, 50 by 25. So I've fitted that in 3 lengths way round, and I've just built the wall back up for my cupboard. So I'm going to put all the slats I've got here, work it out all the way across, chop the ends off, because originally the slats went that way. Now this time we have them coming this way because they're longer this way. That's better, isn't it? All evenly spaced out. Yeah. Alright, more in a little while. I fitted my generator in full time. Put a ratchet strap around it to stop it moving. Got the exhaust coming down through the floor. It comes out with diesel heater, so I've got them both together. I've put a Jubilee kit there and a bit further up here, just so both exhausts are together and they don't fling around everywhere. And a diesel heater, I've also put this white pipe in that goes up through the floor, which I'll show you inside in a minute, and use that white pipe as a duct in for the heater diesel fuel line, as it were. You can just about see it coming out the end there and going up into the heater. I've purposely done it nice and tight so it doesn't touch the exhaust. So the heater's in, can be fired up but not going to at the minute. Then, oh yeah, the diesel pipe comes up through the floor just there, and it up into the filter, then into the pump. Got that the wrong way around, didn't I? My diesel tank's up there for the heater. I can't fire the heater up yet because the fuel line hangs just here. It's too short. Originally that tank was sat here in this level, but due to reorganising all the garage, being the generator there, because the generator used to sit in the door there, and I had to keep moving it to use it all the time. I wanted it accessible, so I could just pull it over and have it running there. So I've got a spare wheel sat there and spare petrol for the gen, with my neck for the tank. I've got my tow bar there, and obviously empty bit of shelf at the minute. There's still other bits to go out there, I haven't worked it out yet, and I want to build another shelf to go just above this tank, level the top of the door, so I can put the miscellaneous bits and pieces up there. I've moved my garage lights as well, so I've now got them round right next to the main door here. So previously I had them up in the corner of the wall. It's hiding behind everything, it wasn't very light. I put the light back above my door, so that's all good now. I hung my bike up this time because that never had anywhere to live. I had to take the front wheel off to get the handlebars flat against the wall. Put a bit of pipe lagging around that part there so you don't scrape it down on the frame, and the same for against the wall. You might be able to see that, yeah, just about. I changed my switches here now, so I've got that one for the door light and the other one for side lights. That one there doesn't work, but that last one on the left, that's for my water pump. I've got all the cables coming in nice and tidy, so I've got 2 whites and 1 black, they're the mains in. I've got 1 black going out, that's for the garage light. Another black going down here for the pump. Another black there going up the wall for that light. That area there is basically the same as last time. The generator, as you can see, is actually plugged in. So I'll just fire that thing up and away it goes. And the inside, I have now got my oven sat there, a cooker, whatever you want to call it, nice 3 burner, and I've got the main part as well. I can't open it because I'll hit the door otherwise, so I'm not going to open that. This is tomorrow's job. I want to cut the hole out in the bench because it sits on the bench by that little guide there. You can just about see it on my finger. There's a guide that goes right around the whole thing. So measure that up in the correspond to go with that. Chop the bench out, sit the oven in, and I'm going to build a complete shelf from this leg right the way across. Fill that whole space in so that oven can sit on the shelf and be supported by the bench as well. Once that's in, and I'm then going to put a wooden timber down the side, both sides, with a piece of wood going right the way through, so nothing in the cupboard area either side the cooker could disturb the side, sort of thing. So if I've got a load of toilet rolls for argument's sake next to the oven, they're not going to go up in flame. I need to sort this area out. That bin's only a temporary feature. I will get a proper size one. I will put a drawer there eventually, but that's not quite yet. I just want to get this oven in so it's usable, because I can't use my gas at the minute, because my gas pipe comes through the wall and ends here. As I've got it T-pieced the other side of the wall, so it comes off the bottle into the T-piece, through the wall here, then up across the back of the wall here and up into the boiler here. I've done it like that because that's just a lot tidier, I think. And also papered that part of the garage wall. Still got to paper that part there at some point. Gonna have to make this hole a little bit bigger, because the shower tray, the plug hole ends up here, sort of thing. I was hoping it'd be centre of this, centre right here, but it ended up being here. Not a problem. I'll just cut that on a bit of an angle over this way a little bit and across, then I can sit the plug hole in the right place to suit and pipe it straight into that. And once the shower tray's in, the toilet will sit straight on top of it. So the proper shower tray would go with the toilet. It's a Telford shower tray. It's the one that's got the double hole where you can drill a hole for this end or drill a hole for the other end for your plug hole to sit in. But in this case it works out better in this corner. So yeah, that's that. So when that shower tray goes in, with the toilet sat on top of it, I can then build the wall that go across that way, then that way. I've chopped my seat down so I could then, once the shower wall's in, I could then build my wardrobe from the edge of the seat straight away up the whole height of the luton. Then I'm going to put separate shelves in for all the items of clothing, so I'll have, for argument's sake, t-shirts like there, jumpers there, trousers down there. You get the idea, all the way down, sort of thing. Right next to the heater as well. That I haven't not going to fire up yet, because the ducting on the back of it don't exist. It's just a load of cables and stuff. But I'll put I've got the new ducting for that, and I haven't put it on because I want to get the toilet wall in, the wardrobe in, and I could put the ducting from that T-piece it up and into the bathroom, and the opposite way to come out of the vent. Oh, up there. I've also put my mattress back in now, and as you can see all the lights are on, so it's nice and bright in here. Very happy at that. My undercovered light in there, absolutely love it. It's just LED lights. I've put in special capping for it, sort of thing, just to really tidy it up. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. Today I've just put the missing USB in, it turned up. So now I've got two doubles there, which is ideal. And I put my two alarms up there. They're both basically the same, but I'd rather have doubles, so if one fails the other one's there. Fire blanket, extinguisher, smoke alarms back in, which is good. So all it's left really short now is basically get the bathroom done, get the wardrobe done, kitchen area done, cut a little bit fiddly bits in the garage area, job done. But I think that does look a lot better, definitely. Oh yeah guys, so yeah, that's a bit of a longer video, a lot more going on in that one. So yeah, next video should see a bit more improvement on how everything else is turning out. We're nearly there. Not long I'll be going on a big Wales trip with my partner Kieran, so see that coming up soon. I think it's another 1-2 more videos of van build, and I'll start showing you the Wales trip. Ah mate, it's gonna be good. I'll catch you in the next video.